brutally murdered by Hamas. Today, in the United States, there are literal pro-Hamas protesters around the country calling for a ceasefire. And what they're really calling for is for a unilateral surrender. I have a different message. The only way this war is going to end is when Hamas gives up its arms and stops the fighting and lets the hostages come home. That is the way to end this conflict. Now, my friends, you know this. This is not just a dispute about territory or borders. This is a war between a peaceful nation and terrorists who want to exterminate the Jewish people and eradicate the state of Israel forever. I know there are a lot of Americans who will go to protests and chant this slogan, "From the river to the sea," without knowing what it actually means. And so I'd ask my Americans who chant that terrible thing, ask yourself, what river and what sea? When you say "from the river to the sea," what you are fundamentally promoting and fundamentally celebrating is the end of a Jewish state altogether. Educate yourselves about what you're actually saying. It's a disgraceful slogan that is going to lead to the genocide of millions of people, and no person, no American of good conscience stands for it. Americans believe that Israel, we believe that the Jewish state has a right to exist, and Donald Trump and I will fight for that every single day when we're in the White House. This past year, we have seen students in our own country sometimes supporting Islamist radicals, destroying property, and threatening Jewish students and professors. We've seen university leaders defending the destructive protests and struggling to condemn blatant acts of anti-Semitism. Of course, you have the right to protest, even if we disagree with your message. You do not have the right to harass your fellow students simply for being